Alright, hey guys, and welcome back to Mario and Luigi Kola Kingdom Quest. This is Cam playing, and we've got a slew of levels to choose from. Well, not really, we just have an alternate exit. A couple alternate exits to get, geez. And some regular levels. I have no idea at this moment. Beware of the forest oh, I am brought back very suddenly to what was happening. Oh, yikes. So we have mushrooms that are bad. Why? There is something about the way that these things just react sooner than I'd expect them to or something, I swear. Something along those lines. Fuck you too. Oh, bats. Oh, bats. I don't know what to do about bats. How's everybody doing? We're back to playing some friggin' Mario over here. Man, I tell you guys, I was just looking, like, I don't know. I don't even know how it comes up, just suggested videos, but couple things I've noticed on YouTube that are just like eyebrow raisers for me, that are things that I might want to look into. It's apparently they've been like, somebody's been like, well, I guess probably a number of people have been going through and I think recreating the entire Donkey Kong Country series, at least one or two, in like Unreal engines and stuff. And man, it looks fantastic. Look that up if you get a chance. Like, it's incredible. Too bad I'm small here. Oh, friggin' heck. Okay. But yeah, that's, and like, I don't know, I've seen like different recreations and stuff. It's just kind of amazing the era we're getting to. I remember there was a time and a place where I never thought I'd be able to play a lot of my, like, just Nintendo games again. And then I've discovered emulators, and oh man, what a wonderful time we live in a way. Of course, I know there's lots wrong with the world at the same time, but it's fun to enjoy what is good. So, you know, this is coming from a depressed person, you know? You gotta find the joy in life. And I do frequently. Still got to get myself back to playing Breath of the Wild here. It's actually a couple days have gone by now, admittedly. But it's like, I'm trying to juggle that. Final Fantasy VI, Final Fantasy IX, school. My goodness, man. At least university's pretty well over, except I'm taking a summer semester here. I don't think I can land on these guys, can I? Let's get them all the way over here. Huh? Oh, okay, I could have slid under there anyways. Ah! Damn things coming out from behind the trees. Also, I could never figure out back in the day how to, like, do those tree things properly. Ah, God. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it! Ah! They react way too fast, man. It's like, I feel like that's the case. Yeah, they're just like, they're there. There's no time to waste. There's no time to waste. What the hell am I thinking of? Oh, Superman 64. I'm like, where's that a quote from? I know it's just a saying, too, but it's also the thing going on. Man, speaking of which, I wonder when... I don't even want to say it, man. But, like... Speak of, like... Let's Plays that take forever, man. I can always feel good about the fact that Superman 64 and Proton John is, like... randomly happening a video every, like, few years. And I'm still, like, around and see it. And it's kind of funny, but not... It's been, I think, a few years again. I don't know what's going on there. Okay, so that was just a wild detour. Doesn't really matter, because I'm intending to play every level anyways, but does that imply that there's... Huh. So what would the secret exit of this be, if any? Which one did we get here? It's only been a couple days and I can't friggin' remember. Whatever, let's just run through these, because these are fun to play regardless. There is something about playing a platformer, and just something as well made as this that is just fantastic, man. I don't know. I just love the Mario engine. I think I always struggle, and I think I mentioned it before, but I struggle to remember what my first video game was. If it was Super Mario World or if it was Top Gear 3000 on the Super Nintendo. It was one of those two, but either way, they're both beloved games of mine. Top Gear 3000 is still my favorite racing game to date. It's fucking amazing, man. My brother actually showed me one on the phone that's actually kind of inspired off Top Gear. I gotta kind of look into it more, but I didn't get the full version, obviously, because I'm just... I don't know. I'm not into mobile gaming at all. But I did get it, and I got the demo, and I was like, yeah, I can see where he's noticing that from. Like, you know, you got the Top Gear sort of, like, guy screaming things out the window and a bubble text, and, like, that's more Top Gear 1, 2, which I think were more popular generally, which I never understood, because... Come on, man, it's in year 3000 with 3000. It's friggin' amazing. It's futuristic, you fly around planets. Something was so mystical about that game. There's just something so mystical about the imagination a lot of games back then brought. I know I was just talking the other day about how, like, oh, lay things were better back in the old days, but it's like, I don't know. I think it's also, like, you had to have more imagination when it came to stuff that looked like this, or older, or whatever. It's just like, there was that sense of it, but also, I think there's a great sense of just being a kid and having a lot more sense of wonder around everything. I was actually thinking about that today. I think a lot of the ways that I've sheltered myself from what was a lot of frequent, like, oh god, that's gonna sound bad. A lot of, like, disappointment and things and stuff when things didn't go right, that it's just like, I stopped being bothered by things, and in a good way, and almost in a bad way, because it stops, like, the wonder of things, almost. I don't know if that makes any sense at all, but I was thinking about that today, yeah, literally while I was driving. And god, I was going to fill up, god, I know I talked about this with Final Fantasy VI briefly, but I literally left the house today to fill up my gas tank, because the gas prices are going to get insane here in a second because of, like, interprovincial disputes that are seemingly going down. Okay, so we have a keyhole here. But anyways, yeah, I went out and got groceries because of that, and that was actually a good idea. A lot of good stuff on sale, but I'm probably going to be eating stuff I shouldn't be necessarily for a while. God, okay, I'm just trying to game focus for a second because I don't know which exit we got. I assume it's this one, yeah. So the key has got to be somewhere. Oh, I thought I could pull off some crazy strats for a second. Okay, so I don't think it's going to be... It does seem to be pretty well laid out. I don't think it's going to be like a hidden block sort of thing. It could be, I guess, but I think it's going to be plain in sight if it's anything. Wait, did we... Was it this that we went in a little bonus area? I think that was the last level. Key, where art thou? Oh, I'm so glad that didn't hurt me. Those are also back from... I think they're able to take assets from Mario All-Stars as well. As Yoshi's Island is some of the more simpler things to get stuff from. Okay, this is not just here for nothing. Okay, maybe it is. I assume we got the regular exit, because, yeah, I think that would probably take us up to the fortress up there. Let's run through it again, see if we can't find a little solution here to our problems. Okay, I'm gonna go with the maybe it's above the blocks that are already there idea. Okay. Not happening, apparently. Ugh, but focus, man. Sucks. Rather just talk about random crap. Okay, there we go. Where could it be? It's not like they can do the invisible wall trick like in the new games. Look at those dang diddly new games. Okay, let's go. Let's see. I don't know. This pipe. You know what? Am I overthinking this? Is it in its own room? Not anywhere I can see. And there's definitely that music. I was thinking about that the other day, too. See, this game had me thinking about it outside of just playing this. Let us see. I don't know, guys. Trying to find a key is going to be a problemo. Okay, that's also going to be a problemo. Can we... I don't think we can walk beyond that. I guess for shits and giggles, let's see if we had gotten this one or not. Oh, did I get the same time at both ends? Or is every level end like that? I forget already. That's maybe one we come back to. If we come back to it. I think I left one other already like that. Lake Lazuli. Lake Lazuli. That is... Oh boy, water levels. I still remember when I was first doing Let's Plays, water levels were the hardest things to talk my way through. I remember talking about that. It was Yoshi's story. And I was thinking about that today, too. That it's almost been 5 years that I've been doing this for a hobby channel. Which, I don't know if I can really consider it 5 years, because there has been large friggin' hiatuses of almost a year, I think, a couple times, so... But, it's almost just best to get back to basics and do things like this. I'm finding I structure a lot of my games, like, differently based off the genres. Like, something like this, I can talk about pretty much anything while I play, which is wonderful. But, when I'm playing, like, an RPG, it requires a lot more, game focus. Otherwise, if I start talking about other things, I really lose track of what's going on, whereas this is a bit more mindless. But in the same way, I like the RPGs for that element. It's like, you see the strategy playing out live in my speech. I don't know. This is coming from, like... And, like, I sometimes wonder how many Let's Players actually watch a bunch of their own stuff. Like, I usually watch it in editing, and that's about it. And then, like, I'll kind of come back to things years later. Like, I'll come back to, let's just say Donkey Kong Country 2 is something I've done. And, like, I'll come back to it and I'll watch, like, a random couple episodes and probably skim through them. Just to, like, see what... Honestly, see what life was like at that point. And, just re-enjoy something and see how I was. And usually I'm pretty happy with how I did. I think that one, speaking of which, is actually one of my favorite commentary series. Again, as, like, an actor and, I guess, pseudo-entertainer that I think I am. It's like... Those kind of things stand out to me. Like, it's always been important to me. And I remember I used to have phases where it's like, well, if my things aren't going to be absolutely top-notch funny, crazy, like, Alex-style stuff, then it's like, oh, it's not worth doing. But then it's like, at the same time, there's this, like, beauty in the solo Let's Plays, too, that is completely different from something like, say, Alex and I do with, like, multiplayer stuff. As great as those are, it's like, again, like, the genres, it's like, they both have their appeal to me, and it's, I don't know. You grow. You live, you learn, you grow. There's a P-switch, I figured there would be. And it's all a learning and fun little time experience. Oh, my goodness, this hack loves secret exits and stuff. Can we? Okay. I was gonna say for a second. So we have the Mario 1 ending for regular flagpoles and the Mario 3 ending for that. And another bonus battle too, versus Chuck Twins. Oh goodness, did we already do all these? Or one of these before? Come on. Gotcha, 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 gotcha. Never touched the ground. Okay, that failed quick. Does anyone remember the new Super Mario Bros. U had those kind of challenges of, like, don't touch the ground ever? Those things were fun, man. Fun and infuriating. Oh, feather. And that's the ending from... God. Oh, that's just Mario 3 again, isn't it? With the things or whatever. Huh. Okay, why? I don't understand, man. I think it's... Well, I guess it's just kind of forced evolution where it's like... You never know where you might go. Taking the secrets apparently lead you to the same extra couple levels. It's interesting. I don't know. I like non-traditional layouts, too. They're an interesting way to do things. There we go. I don't know what else to talk about here now. Almost like running out. Oh, no, I'm running out of things to talk about. Not really. I'll find something. Yeah, I guess I've been, like, debating what I want to do, like, next, too. And that's always the case for me. There's some... I think it's been a general video game thing for me, too. But there's a beauty in starting games and feeling like I'm starting a big adventure. And then, like, somehow finishing them is so much harder. Oh, I don't get why, but I guess just the idea of starting an adventure is just nice. Or something, but I might just be ADD, which I am, and that explains a lot. Whew, there we go. Get these flowers out of here, man. Oh, maybe I can just blame the water level again. Is that the way to do things? I always find it interesting, too. Like, looking back on stuff, too, it does create fond memories. Looking back on any of my series is, like... It is an adventure in itself, and it's a memory, and it's like, I can relive that memory personally, and that's always been, like, the base foundation fun idea to me, is that, like, some people will see it, and it's fun, but, like, at the same time, I can rewatch it and relive those memories, like, first friggin' hand, which is a nice benefit, I think. If nothing else, of course, like I said, it's great if we can get audiences and whatnot also getting to enjoy these, but... Yeah, that's always kind of been my philosophy as well. My philosophy, and, you know, like, swimming with capes sucks, and these friggin' dudes suck. Everything is awful. Oh! No! Okay. What is this? What is this from? I think we've heard it in this hack already, too. That's the funny thing. Sorry, marathon tears. Yeah, I guess that's just the general ending for these. That's interesting. I like reprograms like that. I've only been live for 15 minutes, man. Forest Fortress Thunder Lakitus Fortress. Thunder